Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a fun pink and red eyeshadow look using the Sephora Color Shifter Strange Botanicals palette. It was on sale at Sephora a few months ago. I really love the red colors in it. If you remember the, oh my gosh, what brand was it? Modern Renaissance palette, like all the reds and pinks. I wore those non-stop. So this is giving the same vibe, but just a smaller palette. So that's what we're gonna do today. I have my iced latte today in a normal coffee mug because my daughter really wanted me to use the Minnie Mouse Mornings Aren't Pretty mug. And I thought it was kind of ironic because we're doing makeup and we're gonna be getting pretty on this early Thursday morning. But my little lid and straw like fit perfectly in the mug, so I was like, this is perfect. Okay, let's get into the video. Okay, so I went ahead and filled in my eyebrows. I used the Revolution Brow Blade. This is my go-to. And my e.l.f. Well, it's not actually, and I say this in every video, but I feel like I have to explain myself. It's in the e.l.f. Brow Lift container, but I just I just squeezed the Got To Be hair gel into this container and use it as eyebrow gel. So I'm gonna use my Milani eyeshadow primer. My kids are awake. It doesn't matter how early I wake up to film a video, they will always wake up too. So I'm just putting this primer on. So we went to a strawberry farm yesterday, and that's what inspired the pink eyeshadow, because I've really kind of just been doing the eyeshadow look that I did the other day with the I'm just gonna take it on my finger. I've been doing that like kind of smoked out eyeshadow look a lot lately. That's like kind of been my go-to, and I either add, can I zoom you in more? I either add shimmer to it or I just keep it matte. And that's kind of been my go-to. But when I got invited to go to the strawberry farm, I was like, oh heck yeah, I'm gonna use my red and pink eyeshadow, because this used to be like my go-to. Not this palette in particular, like I said. The Modern Renaissance palette was my jam. I used to work at Dillard's and in the cosmetics, and I did a full beat on this face every single day. Every single day, okay? So now I'm gonna take just a little fluffy brush. I'm gonna take the lightest pink. Oh my gosh. They're not named, so at least I don't think they are. So I'm taking the light pink color. And you'll learn very quickly after watching just some of my videos that I pretty much do every single eyeshadow look the same. I hate to admit it, but I feel like this is just like what looks good with my eye shape. I have a lot of like eyelid space, and so I just feel like doing on the outer always just looks good to me. And then after I do that, I'm gonna just kind of swipe it like this. Like that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do my other eye. Yeah, so we went to the strawberry farm yesterday and we picked 7 pounds of strawberries. Honestly, I almost went back and got more because I just felt like, why not? Like the most fresh, juicy, delicious strawberries you've ever seen in your life. Okay, now I'm gonna take the darker red shade on the same brush because why not? And I'm going to tap it kind of in the same place, just a little bit below it. Okay, I've just wiped off my brush on a paper towel and I'm going back in with the light pink and I'm just kind of blending. So it's looking like this right now. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye. Now I'm taking the lighter color and I'm gonna just blend it on top and just around the edges a little. Like that. Ish. Like that looks pretty okay. I keep getting interrupted because my children are awake and all over the place. So anyway, what I was gonna say is I was using the About Face foundation and I liked it, but I felt like it wasn't doing what I wanted it to do. Like maybe it's just not good for my skin type. I'm a little bit more oily, so I just feel like this doesn't, it's beautiful and I feel like maybe like quick, short moments of makeup, this would be fine because it is beautiful, like super glowy and stuff, but it just does not last on me and it like doesn't wear well with my skin and I feel like it transfers very easy. And yeah, so anyway, I was wearing this before I tried the About Face. This is the Superstay Maybelline 30-hour Lumi Matte Foundation. And I liked it, but I was just like, I want to try something new, something more high end. And I should have just stuck with what I know, which is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I used to wear that religiously, but it's like thick, like paint. It even smells like paint. And sometimes I don't want to be like that, you know? But I wore this yesterday to the Strawberry Farm. And when I tell you, it wore beautifully all day in the 80-degree Florida heat, wearing my sunglasses off and on, kids rubbing on me, rubbing my face, moving hair out of my way, all the things. It lasted beautifully all day long until I wiped it off at the end of the day. So I'm gonna be wearing this today, but I'm gonna do my eyeliner real quick. And I'm using the same eyeliner that I've been using in the last few videos, the Infallible L'Oreal Paris Infallible Felt Tip Liner in brown. Like that. Let's do the other eye. Look, it doesn't shake. I need that. I need that little marble thing that makes a noise every time you shake it. It's just satisfying and it makes me feel like it works. Oh no. Okay, so let's do the rest of my makeup. Milani's Conceal and Perfect. I got sunburned at the strawberry farm yesterday. And I don't even know how I got sunburned because we spend so much time outside. I spend so much time outside with my kids. Yet, somehow, I got burnt. Okay, now I'm gonna take the Super Stay in shade 115. I don't really know if this is my shade or not because I feel like it's a little dark. But, you know, we gonna use it, okay? Squeeze some on the back of my hand. I'm just gonna rub some on my cheeks and on my chin. I'm gonna take my foundation brush and pat it in. If you watched my video, oh my gosh, I guess it was just like a get ready with me. I had that dilemma with my nose makeup with the About Face foundation. And I feel like that kept happening afterward, which is so weird because it did not happen before that video. I swear it didn't. The last few times I wore the About Face foundation, I just didn't put it on my nose. And it actually didn't look so bad. I almost feel like it looks, my nose just looks better without foundation on it. Does anyone else feel that way? Okay, see the foundation, can you tell that it's like, my neck is just so pale compared to like everything else. And I think it's probably because my face and neck, I do tend to keep it safe from the sun with a ton of sunscreen and a hat usually. So like that's probably why it's always way pale. But look at my sunburn. Can you see it? Hang on, let's see. That's wild. I spent like an hour and a half outside. Okay. All right, I'm going to zoom in, do my eyebrows maybe. Actually, what happened to my camera here? I'm really sorry that I don't talk much in my videos. I just feel like it's a little hard for me to do that when my kids are in the back having a lightsaber fight. Anyway, yeah, it's kind of hard for me to talk because there's a lot of commotion going on in the background. And I just feel like when it comes to editing, it's almost easier for me to just cut all the background noise out and only have like some relaxing music. But y'all tell me what y'all think. Like, is the music boring and like less entertaining? Would you rather me be chit chatty and talk and hear all the commotion going on in the background? Or is it more relaxing to have me talk here and there, but mostly cut the loud obnoxiousness out and just have some music as I do my makeup? Oh, I could talk about my little weight loss journey that I've got going on here. So I talked about how I was eating in a calorie deficit, and it's been going a lot better than the last time I did it. I don't know if it's just because I'm way more motivated this time or what, but the only time it's a little difficult, and I think everyone can agree with this, if you've ever done any kind of restriction, the going out to eat part. Fast food is one thing, but like sit down places, you cannot find a meal, even like the salads are like 1,000 calories. And my husband wanted Mexican the other day and I was like, this is temptation. The devil is tempting me, because never do I ever go to a Mexican restaurant and not eat 3 baskets of chips and 4 bowls of salsa and a bowl of, not guac, a bowl of queso. But when I tell you I did so good, I ate probably 5 chips with some salsa. Luckily, the Mexican place that we go to, they bring out the food super fast. So like, I didn't have to be tempted for too long. And it was tempting. Don't get me wrong, it was tempting. Very tempting to not eat my weight in tortilla chips. But I did it. I overcame. And I've lost 5 pounds so far. I've been on this diet for, not diet, well, I guess you will call it a diet. Here, buddy. I've been calorie tracking. No, don't eat that. No, 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 no. You don't eat that, buddy. I've been eating in the calorie deficit now for 3 weeks. Almost a month, maybe. Let's see, what's today's date? The 3rd. So the 15th, I think, will be, the 15th of April will be a whole month since I started this. And I am down 5 pounds. I had a week where like I just sat and nothing happened for a week. And I was like very confused as to why it didn't budge for a week. And honestly, TMI, but ever since having children, my using the bathroom situation is not good, okay? So I literally had to buy a laxative. If you have problems with that, what do you do? Because fiber doesn't help me at all. Like it truly does not help me. I'm gonna use the Conceal and Perfect. This stuff is almost out. And the shade 1 Honey. That's the Milani like contour. But what do you do about your situation? Because nothing works for me. No amount of fiber helps me. But my weight was like steadily going down, and then that 1 week it just sat for like literally a week, did not budge. So I bought a laxative and it worked. Then I bumped my calories down even more because I felt like maybe I'm still eating too many calories. So I bumped it down again. I'm gonna take the e.l.f. Dusty Rose blush. This is almost out too. So I bumped my calories down a little lower, and ever since I bumped them down, I am steady going down again. So I am very happy about that. But I honestly hasn't been that hard. Just like, it's really like keeping me accountable on not snacking all day or snacking when I'm bored and stuff, because as a stay-at-home mom, it's very easy to not get bored, but like get bored kind of. Like you're in the house and you're like, my kids eat 50 million snacks a day and like all these meals, and I'm eating very few. But it's not like I'm hungry. Like I don't eat because I'm hungry. I'm eating because I'm literally just bored. Or like every time I open up a packet of snacks for my kid, then it's like, I want one. And why? I don't need that. I don't need that. I'm gonna use the Hydrating Camo Concealer, e.l.f. Just a teeny bit here. And here. Here. And here. I'm gonna let that sit for a second. But my priorities are like in this iced coffee, you know what I mean? So I've been drinking, the little espresso pod that I use is not, I don't even think it has any calories in it. And then the most calories that my drink has is the brown sugar and the cinnamon, because brown sugar has like 30 calories, 20 calories per teaspoon or something. And so that's where most of the calories are coming from in my drink. But I switched over my milk too from the Fairlife 2% to Fairlife fat free. So now I'm only using like 40 calories in the milk. So now my morning coffee is only like 100 calories or something, which is not that bad. And some days I need a second one. So I'm drinking 200 calories with 2 coffees, one at 8 o'clock in the morning and the other at 3 in the afternoon when I need like a pick-me-up. And I'm just that person. Like, I would rather spend 200, 250 calories on coffee than a meal. I know that's probably bad, isn't it? But that's just the truth. That is what I'd rather be doing. It is worth it to me. And I never go to bed hungry. So like, don't get it twisted. I don't ever go to bed feeling hungry. I really genuinely don't. To leave the concealer sitting there that way for a minute or so, I always feel like it just makes such a difference in the coverage of the concealer. If you haven't tried it yet, you definitely should. No brush can get in here like your fingers. So this is the base, and I'm gonna add all of the powders. And I'll be right back because this video is too long. Okay, so this is the rest of the makeup. I used the One Size translucent powder all over the face. I used my BH Cosmetics contour and blush palettes, and I used my Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow little duo as my highlight, and I am super glowy, okay? All that's left to do now, I'm going to, before I set my makeup, I'm going to take my eyeshadow palette again, take a little pencil-y brush, take the light color, pink, and go underneath. I always like to add a little eyeshadow underneath. I just feel like it balances the eyeshadow and it's not too like top heavy, like that. So the last things I have to do are my mascara and my lipstick and my setting spray. And I like to do my setting spray before my mascara. So we're gonna shake this up. And this is the Dewy Setting, Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray by e.l.f. I never know how much to use. I'm gonna take this palette and dry off my face. I'm gonna curl my lashes and use L'Oreal Lash Paradise. Okay, last but not least, I'm gonna take my Glow Reviver Lip Oil from e.l.f. Okay, this is the final look. Strawberry Farm inspired eyeshadow. This is the look I wore to the Strawberry Farm. I'll let you get in a little closer. This glow is crazy. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope that you'll stick around for more content by me. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment below, and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in my next one.